Hello everyone, my name is Yasir Ali and I'm a Twitch streamer. I stream Pokemon Go on Twitch Monday, Wednesday, Friday and during the weekend 3 p.m. Central Time. And today's video I'll be talking about a Pokemon I played online, my live stream. And in this series, Road to Ace, I'll be showcasing most of my battles. By most, I mean all of my battles that I used one team with. As an example, let's say I played a team for 5 sets. I'm just gonna feature 2 sets of them on a series I call like Road to Ace. Okay, and in today's video I'll be talking about a Pokemon I played because I felt like no one respected in the current meta. I mean, there is no meta technically since the nerf Walrein. People been spamming Altaria, Nidoqueen, stuff that used to Walrein. Basically now everything is good. Okay, by the way, Registeel is still too strong. Okay, then that nerf wasn't an actual nerf. Here I didn't shield. I was hoping that the opponent would bait, because Laurentiis is very frail and people always tend to throw the cheap move on a frail Pokemons. I no shielded here because technically if they nuke, I need to call a bait to win this game. I don't win this game by shielding a nuke or shielding a bait. I had, like, my only play was no shielding. So, I mean, you could make an argument that shielding there was fine, but I would like to no shield a move that doesn't kill me as long as they can't farm down, which there is no way to farm down. They still have to throw another Earth Power. My opponent seems to know about that. Now we have a half HP Sableye. This is my only play right here. I need to land a return. If this doesn't land, they win. And they knew about that. My opponent is a pretty good player. You could tell from the way they played every matchup so far. And sorry, I still have a scuffed camera for some reason, because my other camera doesn't work. This is a bad lead, but Laurentiis is fine. Somehow they swapped. I stayed in. I'm assuming this is a body slam that doesn't KO, and he shielded for no reason, because I'm gonna grab a shield right here. Watch this. We did manage to grab a shield. Now I just superpower and dip out. Let's see what's gonna happen. It didn't almost KO, and we managed to catch a move. This is like by far like the best case scenario that could happen in this game for me, and I managed to pull it through. Okay, now they brought in DD, which tells me that they don't have any answer to Stunfisk. Them swapping out mean they are playing ABB, so it's more like most likely something that beats the Laurentiis. So now I don't need to do anything fancy. I just stay in. I think I live this with 1 HP if it's a seed bump, and I have the Rock Slide loaded. And all I need is just throw my moves, and then I swap to Sableye. I can no shield and still farm this thing all the way down. I can also shield, which is supposed to be like they can only. I think they can only win 1 game, and they left the game. GG to my opponent. Laurentiis into Stunfisk. This is actually a good game for Laurentiis. We have some lag in this game. I can easily have 1 Rock Slide. Somehow I took me forever to swap out. I get denied, which is very bad, by the way. So I had to no shield. I don't mind if they go for like, if they shield here. I thought I wouldn't see MP here. That was my mistake. I thought like Laurentiis is like Sirfetch'd level of attack. It's like a very frail Pokemon. So basically, if you don't have a Sirfetch'd, Laurentiis can do the same stuff that Sirfetch'd does. Basically, it's another Sirfetch'd with a bad fast move. Let's say it this way. So why not running them both in the same team? Because that team would lose to everything, unless like I need to tank into like a very low elo, and then I just rely on skills to win the game, which I don't like. Like in this channel, I prefer to feature meta teams that everyone can use and everyone can win with. At this point, I can just go straight nuke, and I don't even need to shield. So if they bait, that's good for me. If they don't bait, Laurentiis can still clean the backline. Yeah, Rock Slide does nothing to Stunfisk. And then since they shielded, I can just swap and snipe it. Laurentiis into Dragonite. This is a horrible matchup. We swap to Sableye just because Sableye is a good safe swap into Dragonite teams because Dragonite always have double steal in the back. My opponent didn't have double steal. They had Shadow Swampert. I wonder what they do versus Charmer because it's like Shadow Swampert doesn't beat Charmers, especially if it's Shadow Gramble. So far they have two stuff that get destroyed by Shadow Gramble. I can't shield here basically, and all I need is just to farm a bunch of energy, then kill it. I'm one short. I'm sure I could have done one more, but it's still fine. Like, what's this Dragonite gonna do? Superpower and then dip? I can shield this easily. I don't even care if they bait. And they brought in the Meganium. Oh boy, this game is gonna be very close. Have no idea how to win it. Triple weak to Walrein. Yeah, my chat is mentioning that this team triple weak to Walrein. Well, Walrein doesn't exist anymore, by the way. Maybe that's why people do not respect Walrein. I could see that. This kills, by the way. I need to farm a bit. And if I get to 2 superpowers, I could have won the game. That was my only way to win. Another Dragonite. Okay, let's see how can we fix the mistake that happened in that game, which was what the heck is that? Fairy Wind, Mawile? Don't run that. Okay, Fairy Wind, Mawile is bad. Like, it's good if Mawile has a good charge move, but Mawile has a horrible charge move. Iron Head is a bad charge move. Flare Up is a below average charge move. So those two are kinda meh. So you run Fire Fang for the fire damage, and you rely on like having a super decent typing. Okay, so now let's keep in mind that they have 2 seconds worth of Dragon Breath. I can just swap out and get to that move before they get to 2, especially if they superpower. Okay, they have the Bastiodon. So here's the thing. If I kill the Bastiodon, I lose, because Dragonite is gonna kill me. So all I'm trying to do is to make, like, if you see here, I let the Basti take my G-Fisk, because if I kill the Basti, Dragonite will come, farm my Stunfisk down, and then nuke my backline. So I let them take me out. Pay attention to this game. And then I'm gonna farm all the way down, and then the superpower is gonna be enough to kill that Dragonite. Sorry, I mean like the back-to-back superpower. Another team that's a triple weak to Walrein, right? And we managed to go 3-2 using in the first set. I think this is the only 3-2 set. Other than that was like 5-0s with this team. This thing beats Sableye, by the way. Since they shielded, there is no reason. Since they let it go, there is no reason for me to stay in. I can just swap out. And someone is running the Walrein. I think this person is trying to be like to punish those people with a Dragonite, right? Because so far we queued into 3 people that are triple weak to Walrein. So this guy was like, I shall not let this team go. Okay. They should respect the Walrein. I am not gonna throw anything. All I'm doing is just gonna farm it all the way down. If I land this, if they shield, I'm swapping. If they no shield, I'm swapping as well. Again, I don't die to 1 earth power, so there is no reason to shield here. They throw on 5, I think. Yeah, so this doesn't KO. All I need is just to get to a superpower. Sorry, the rock slide. Okay, we didn't get to the rock slide. No, wait, the leaf blade KOs. Never mind. Yeah, it does KO. I was worried. We won that game. GG to the opponent. Diggersby. This matchup is scuffed because my fast move is resisted. Their fast move is resisted. They are much bulkier. Laurentiis has almost 0 bulk. I think they outpaced me to the Leaf Blade because it's 5-4 for them and it's 4.5 for me. So I had to let one go and then I can CMP on the third. Well, that wasn't the CMP. If they shield, I don't care about shielding because I can Like my G-Fisk will be up a shield, and usually like Diggersby team, they like Diggersby is their only answer to Stunfisk. So let's see. I mean, Diggersby is one of the best Stunfisk answers, but if we get rid of it, there is no way they have another Stunfisk answer, right? That thing has a coverage for the Stunfisk, but does it beat Stunfisk? I don't think so. Okay, point to the lies. Yeah, see, they had 2 poison in the back. And okay, we have some lag here. The game is laggy for me in that game specific, because you will see. So I'm gonna do one and throw. And we lost some, yeah, we lost an entire row of the rocks. And I did 1 mud shot, they did 2 air slash. This is a bad swap, by the way. If they stayed in, it would be like a much better for them. And they have a lantern in the back. I am not gonna throw anything because I need to pressure them to throw this charge move here, and then I can go to my Pokemon. I don't need to shield this, like the move they throw here, even if it's a Shadow Ball or the Avalanche. I just need the Shadow Claw damage. Yeah, the Shadow Claw damage was enough, and then all I need now is to farm it down. Yeah, this is a fine shield. Laurentis has a cool animation, by the way. Like for a small Pokemon like this, with a cool animation, look how it hit. Okay, yeah, Thunderbolt does nothing, but shield is a shield and opponent top left. Moving to the next game with Laurentis into Registeel. This is not a bad lead, by the way. So I'm gonna throw build, and then bait. Okay, I didn't bait in this matchup. I tend to play differently sometimes on stream because, you know, as a streamer, if I cannot play on one pattern because everyone's gonna expect that. Yeah, because of my late swap, they will outpace me here. I cannot shield this. I'm expecting them to swap out. That's why I didn't insta throw. 2 moves out. I think 2 moves is still KO the Sableye. Yeah, so that debuff didn't actually do anything. I don't know why would they swap out without throwing another one. So now we managed to flip swap. They will bring it back the Registeel, and I should still live enough to throw another foul play and put them in the superpower range. Let's see what I do. I don't need to shield this. They don't have Flash Cannon anymore, right? Now I need to overfarm. A bait heal is still KOs. And now they have the poison. So let's grab a shield and then swap out. We didn't grab a shield, but now we can go straight Rock Slide if we want. We can easily live this move here. Okay, this is an easy lead for Lantern, for Laurentis, because there is nothing they can do to hit me with like neutral or super effective. I resist everything from them, and this is why I like Laurentis so far. It just outspam everything, and most of the stuff in the meta are kinda weak to grass. That's why I think my opponent is using Venusaur. So in this matchup, it's a lose for me, but this is okay. This is something I'm doing here. What I'm doing here is I'm trying to get the Venusaur low on health. So I'm not shielding because I want to win. I'm shielding because I want to to chip the Venusaur and put it in a health where G-Fisk or Laurentis can beat it. At that health, Venusaur can destroy my team. Yeah, now I can just go straight Leaf Blade and I should be fine. We managed to grab a shield. I can swap now and just go straight Rock Slide. Frenzy Plant from Shadow Venusaur does more than half the Stunfisk. And Shadow Venusaur probably one of the hardest hitters in the entire game, in the entire Great League, sorry, as like a viable meta Pokemon. And that was a 5-0. Thank you so much everyone for watching, and that's the end of the video. If you like the video, make sure to leave a like. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe, and see you in the next video. Peace.